Alright guys, back with another Dayz tutorial. Again, keeping with the theme of the expansion market system. Now this could be the last tutorial relating to the expansion market. It might even be the last tutorial relating to the expansion system. We'll just see, what comes along, what I think I need to do a video on. That said, if you are using the Dayz expansion mod, if it's the bundle or certain parts of each individual mod and you're having issues or you don't understand how to do something, feel free. Don't do it on YouTube. You can do it in the discussions, like the comment section of YouTube, but really, I'm probably not going to respond to you. Do it, come and join Discord, either make a ticket or send me a private message or look for me in Discord and come speak to me in person. And if you got an issue or you want a tutorial or something, ask for it. Just say, look, I'm having trouble with this. Can you do a tutorial on how this works, etc., etc. And if I know it, if I can do it, I'll do it. The one thing I will say is don't ask for a quest tutorial. Me and a friend have been working a little bit with a quest, but I really don't know. There are some quests that I don't even have a clue how they fully work. So in terms of quest, I'm not the person to do the video for because I don't fully understand it. Anything else, I can probably get my head around quite easy to help you out. But yeah, just don't ask for a quest tutorial. Anyway, let's get into... Oh, also, just anything with Dayz. It doesn't have to be related to expansion either. Anything in Dayz. I'm no scripter, I'm no modder. I can't create custom objects, custom mods. I can't create scripts or anything like that. I can do some sort of textures a little bit. But yeah, anything like scripting, modding, importing new items and stuff like that into the game, I don't know, so don't ask me for that either. But anything else, I know a little bit. There are some things I don't know. If I don't know it, I'll tell you. But I can probably help you with a few things. Right, anyway, let's get on with this video. So this video, or tutorial, is going to be how you create categories and how you add items to the expansion market. Now, I've got a little example here. I've got to change it, and I'm going to show you just some examples so don't do this. So I've created in this weapons category vending machine, I've created a category called modded snipers, which it works. It's right there, and we've got the modded sniper in there. And it is technically modded. It's from expansion, so it's not vanilla. But there is in the default files in the sniper rifles category. Now it's not here, but the AWM is generally as default in this category, and in theory it actually should be here. I've not removed it, so if we just go to the files, so I'll show you what I'm doing in a sec. Wrong one. So we've created a modded snipers category, and I'll show you how to do this. And we've got the AWM, but also you'll notice if we go to the default sniper rifle category, if we scroll down, the expansion AWM is still in here. We've not removed it. Now, duplicates. So this is where one of the issues many of you probably won't come across this because there's no real need to have duplicates. But if you've got more than one category where you think in the same vending machine, at least, I've not tried it in different vending machines, that should work. But if you've got different categories, but you add one item in, say, 2 categories or 3 categories, so you've technically got more than one item that you can buy in a different category, it won't work. It will remove the one, and in some cases it will actually not show the entire category. Now, me and a friend was doing this, and this category wouldn't show. So you can see where it shows my modded snipers category, that is actually shown with a gun in. But when me and a friend was doing it, it actually didn't show his category. It showed his normal category, the vanilla one, the default one, should I say, with all the weapons in, but not his actual modded one. For me, it's kind of opposite. It's showing my category and it's showing my gun, but it's taking the gun out of here. So don't have more than one of the same weapon in multiple categories. Okay. So that's going to clear that, and then you should be fine. Now to fix this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this AWM back into the snipers category. So let's just basically start from the start, and I'll show you it, and I'll move everything as I go along. So first thing you want to do is go to your profiles folder, go to the expansion mod folder, and then you can do this. Go to the market first. It doesn't really matter. We're going to need to create a category. So I've already gone ahead and created this modded snipers category. So depending on what control panel you're using, if it's a dedicated box, you know, whatever, however you need to create a category, create a category. For me, I just created on here a new file, named it basically modded snipers, and then it's got to be a .json. Now I'm not going to do that because I've already got the category. So just make a new category, and then make sure it's called a .json. And this is going to also be, this name there of the file is going to be the category name. So as you see, we've already done it, called it modded snipers, and bingo. Now this file will be empty. So basically what I did is I just went into the sniper rifle category. So I opened this up, I basically copied the entire thing, I went into the new category I created. Now I've obviously got one item here, but just imagine this is empty. I can probably just show you. So imagine it's empty like so, and then I pasted in what was in the other sniper rifle category, and all I did is, and all you need to do is add in the items that you want. So where this says VSS, now this could be a closed category, this could be armor, this could be ammo, whatever category it is, the class name there is the name of the actual item. So go ahead and do that. Now we got max price and min price threshold. So max should at least be more, if not less than the minimum. If you want make your stock infinity, so expansion has the thing where there's a stock limit. If you don't want a stock limit, if you want to be able to people to buy the item as many times as they want, make the max and min threshold both to 1. Now, your sell price percent this is what it's going to sell at. Now, -1 is taken it just from what expansion call it, the zone settings. I'm not too sure what that is, but I basically manually change it. So, say the gun is 3,200. If I wanted it to sell for half that price, I would just put 50 there. That's 50%. If I want to sell for 25%, 25. You get the idea. So I would just input a value there. Most people, or most servers that I played on, whenever you buy an item, that item will sell for 50% of what it's bought. But again, set it up how you want. But if you want the 50%, just change that to 50. Simple enough. And you do that for every item that you add in the file. Now, one thing, let me just undo all this. Just close that. Oh, did that actually save? I'm hoping that didn't save. No, it didn't. Good. Right. Once you've got your items there, display name. So this is going to be the display name within the vending machine. So modded snipers is a space. If we go back to this, modded snipers with a space. So that's the category name in the vending machine. I'm not going to go over that. Just keep it as whatever it is. But I would suggest if you're doing a closed category, go ahead and copy like a close file. So for example, boots or caps or whatever when you're doing it, and because they'll have different icons. Oh, actually, it's got the same icon, so it doesn't really matter. But some will have different icons. Right. Let me just go back into that. Okay, so that's covered that. Just keep everything else here as default for now. So like I said, change the name to whatever you want. Now, what I'm going to do is, now to fix this, because this is obviously in the default snipers category. Over in my Notepad++, which is on the other screen, I've just got a name of a snafu of the Barrett. And I'm just going to paste that in there. So we've got the M82 Barrett. And that will now, so when we refresh this, restart the server, this modded snipers will have the Brett in, and that AWM will go back into the vanilla category because it's now not a duplicate. So you set your price. So I've done. Now I want my price to be static. So I don't want it to vary. So I always want this gun to be a certain price. So in this example, 5,000. Now ideally, you wouldn't buy a Beretta for 5,000 unless all your other guns are really, really cheap. But a Beretta is a 50 cal. It's generally quite expensive. So I'll tell you what, let's just change maybe 50k. I don't even know why I deleted the whole thing. And we'll put that to 50k. So if you don't want a variant in prices, because it depends on, I think, the quantity and the stock. Now, we got infinity stock. But I would say if you just want a set price where you come to a trader and you know the gun is that price, put both of these to the same value. Right, and then we'll do 50%. So this should sell for 25. And we're going to take the attachments off. Now, one thing with the attachments, and I'll show you in the other thing, it adds the price on when you buy it. So let's just get rid of that. We'll close up that. So this doesn't have any attachments. So if you do add attachments, you do need to make sure them attachments in basically say an attachments file. So let's just save this because we've now basically set that. So by default, so for there is a, where have I seen it? Magazines, there's muzzles and all sorts. We're seeing a magazines thing here somewhere. Magazines. So these attachments, they've got their own file. So again, go ahead and create, I mean, you could put them into whatever file you really want to, but go ahead and create another JSON file, so modded magazines or snafu magazines.json, whatever you want. That's just an example, and then put in your magazines here, and then the price you set. So in here, for example, I've changed it. The expansion AWM 5 round is 500. Now I've changed it, and it's a static price. So if we was to buy that AWM and have that attachment, and I'll show you, it's going to cost an extra 500 on top of the gun when we buy it. Now there is something I'm going to show you that I don't understand, but right, let me just close out of that. So yeah, again, for attachments, do make a separate JSON file for that. So okay, we've made our category modded snipers. We put a sniper in there. Of course, you'll have a list of all whatever items you're doing. You'll have a bigger list. We're just doing one gun, for example. Right, close out that. Now we need to go back to the expansion mod. We need to go to your traders, and then we need to choose what vending machine that's going in. Now currently I still only have the weapons vending machine in, hence why I'm kind of just sticking with the weapons, why I've done a sniper rifle. So I'm going to go into the weapons JSON. But yeah, if you was doing, let's close that. If you was doing clothes, you'd go into a clothing one. Building stuff, you go into the building, whatever, you know. And if you're doing drugs or black market, and you create a separate one for that, and it was stuff for that, you'd go into that file related to that vending machine. But we've gone into the weapons one, and what we're going to do. So I've got all my currency, which I've done in a video, which I think I've just uploaded actually. But now we need to go to the categories, and we need to add that category. Now you can see I've already done it. Sniper rifle, no, not sniper rifles, modded snipers. And this, again, like I said, modded snipers, this is the name of the JSON file. So if we close out of this, go back to market, it's the name of this file. So you can see modded snipers. Now you don't need the .json, you just need the name before the dot. It's not this name with the space in. Okay, so use the name of the JSON file. So when you get to the traders folder, go to the weapons, the category, where have I seen it, is the name of the JSON without the .json. And then you do that for each type of JSON file, for each type of category that you're adding. And there we go. Now, if we go back just to market quickly, I want to show you. So we've got, where's sniper rifles? So this is the default one. Let's scroll down to the AWM. So the AWM in here, it's set for, oh, actually I need to change this price as well. We'll just make them match. So 10,000. We need to change that to 1 as well. And we'll change that to 50%. So this should sell for 5,000. Now we've got the spawn attachment. It's got the mag. Now this mag, we just set it to 500. So in theory, when we buy the gun, it should be 10,500. But I'm going to show you something. Let's just save that. We'll just make sure I think we did save this, didn't we? Yeah, we did save that. Right, we're just going to restart the server. And then I'm going to log in and I'm going to show you that's all working. But I'm going to show you something that I also don't understand. Okay, server's restarted and I've just logged in. So let's go to the vending machine. And then let's check for... Oh, 2 seconds. My modded sniper rifle's gone. I'll figure that out in a second. But let me show you the sniper rifles. Oh, hang on, purchasable. Maybe because I don't have the money. Oh, there we go. So modded snipers. Oh yeah, let's just give myself a little bit more money because we don't have enough. That's why it didn't show. If your category's not showing, make sure you do have the correct money on you and the right amount. So let me just give myself some money. Dollars. I'm hoping I got enough room for it all. No, we've only got 13k. Does this not stack? Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter. Right, if we go to modded snipers, we'll just unclick purchasable because we obviously can't afford to buy it. But you can see 50k, if we click on it, we can sell it for 25k, buy it for 50k, which is what we set. 50k buy price and the 50% sell price. That's what we did. Right, now that now works. If we go to sniper rifles, scroll down, you can see the AWM is now back in this category because it's now not a duplicate. Now, if we click on it, 10,510 is the buy price. The 10, so the 10,000 is what it cost. And you can see the sell price is after that, 5,000. The 500 is from the attachment. But the 10, I have no idea where it's adding the $10 on for. No idea whatsoever. So in theory, that should cost 10,500, but it's costing an extra $10 for something, and I have no idea. If we took the attachment off, we could actually buy it for 10,000, and then you could probably just go and buy the attachment separately and save yourself $10. But yeah, it is adding $10 on from somewhere, and I have no idea. I've tried to have a look in the files, and I can't see what is making that happen. Anyway, but that is how you basically create a new category, add your weapons in, and then you can, change the buy and sell price and make stock infinity or unlimited. Is probably the better word. Yeah. Anyway, until next time, guys, peace out, have fun, and remember, any any requests or anything to do other tutorials that you're stuck on, come and join Discord. Ideally, make a ticket. If you write me a message or just write a message in the general chat, I'll see it, but then I'll probably forget about it in a couple of days. If you create a ticket, that ticket will stay in my Discord and I'll keep it there until I've dealt with it. So yeah, it's better to do a ticket, or if it's something small, maybe if it's something you think it doesn't really need a tutorial on, it's just some setting that you think you just might be not realizing that it could be like a 5-minute job. Come and speak with me and I can just help you and get it sorted in 5 minutes, because sometimes things aren't worth making a video over. If it's just a few minutes just to fix, there's no point making a video. But yeah, anyway, until next time, guys, peace out.